Hello, beautiful hearts, to your reading for today topic on what's next on your life that you don't see coming. We're gonna choose from three groups. We already got group 1. Now we have group 2. The group 1 is Song of Your Soul. The group 2 is Service. And the group 3 is the Star Family. You can also choose with the crystal of the green aventurine, the white quartz, and the eye of the tiger. Take your time to pick your group 1, group 2, and group 3. The timestamps are in the description, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome to the part of the reading where we start interacting with your spiritual guides' energies and choose the oracle decks with energies. We already have the group 1. Now we have group 2 and group 3 of the deck of the archetypes. Now we're gonna use the mystic wisdom for the 3 groups. Group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, now we have the energies for the 3 groups, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, group 1, to your reading of what's next on your life that you don't see coming. A significant card, you have the number 40 and the Song of Your Soul. This card is telling you that what's coming on your life that you don't see coming is great inspiration. You're gonna uncover a great period of creativity where your senses, your perceptions, capacities are gonna be increased. So some of you may interact with art, with painting, or any other part of art where your perceptions and senses are very active, and where your soul is gonna have another new dimension. It's gonna have the dimension, as this card is suggesting, of colors, the dimension of senses, the dimension of different perceptions. And all that is gonna be packed in a very wonderful package that other people are gonna be able to see, and other people are gonna be able also to perceive. They're gonna be able to perceive your beauty. They're gonna be able to perceive the beauty of your soul. You also have this message: competition. Summon courage and self-confidence with the tiger. And the archetype message is Prince. In the light attribute is romantic charm and potential for power, and in the shadow is telling us using power for self agrandecimiento. So with this creativity and this perception of your soul by other people, the Prince energies are telling us that you're gonna be attractive, that your work is gonna be attractive to other people, and that's gonna allow you to compete with other competitors or collaborators. I prefer the name of collaborators. You will be able to compete, to find your space. And thanks of being connected with your soul, that's gonna give you a competitive edge on other people. So listen to your soul. Listen to what your soul has to say. Just express. Let express your soul into the paintings, the writings, any form of creativity or art. And then that's gonna give you a competitive edge on other people. And it will show off. It will show off to other people. Let's see what the tea leaves has to say about all this. We have mice. We have the bag. And we have pineapple. You have the heart. You have the yolk. And you have the eggs. Interesting mix of energies. Okay, first of all, the mice is telling us with the competition that other people may be jealous or some kind of conflict mode with you because of the good quality of your work. The heart is telling us that you are very passionate about your work, about the pieces of art you're producing, and that those pieces of art you're producing are pretty damn good, are pretty good. But there's gonna be some conflict, some people against you that we see with the eggs and the mice. And you're gonna be feeling like frustrated, like there's nothing you can do about it. But keep going. Don't worry about it, because at the end there's gonna be some balance of forces. And your soul and any work that your soul produces is gonna pay off, and it's gonna take you to very, very, really nice and beautiful places. This is the message I see about energies and the oracle cards of your energies. I suggest that if these messages resound into you, you let me know in the comment section. We're gonna see in the tarot what's the significant card for today's reading and which other messages you have for today. A significant card you have the sharing of your work, of your art pieces. You also have the sun with innocence. And then you have the silence, the star card, which is telling us also about that healing energy, that some people may be jealous about you. You also have the transformation, And finally, you got the adventure. And in the back of the deck, you have the outsider, the Five of Pentacles. Let's see. Let's put this way. Okay, let's see what other messages are there for you. You have the Two of Pentacles. You have the Page of Cups, Page of Emotions. You have the Six of Emotions. Sorry. You also have the Death. Look at this. The Death and the Death. So it's a period of great transformation. We don't not only have the synchronicity, but on the same column. And then you have the Nine of Wands. And in the back of the deck, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Emotions. So, in the back of the decks, you have the Five of Pentacles with that energy of not having access to, maybe to some places where you can expose your work, or you feel some kind of scarcity on being able to monetize your work. And then you also have the Queen of Cups, which is just suggesting that you need to have that stability of emotions, that temperance, in order to make all this happen, because your soul needs to express itself. Your soul needs a way of expression. In the center of the board, you have the Serene, with also the Queen of Wands, which is a very stable energy of passions and energies, with the Six of Emotions also in the middle of the board, which is suggesting that this Serene is gonna pay off. It's gonna bring you so much happiness. With the Page of Emotions, the Page of Cups, it's also telling you that this is gonna uncover a new page of chapters in your life, that you are on your purpose. You are on purpose, on your purpose for life. And following your passion, following that purpose that the Spirit is telling you, that is following your intuition here, is gonna make you find the happiness, and also being connected with the innocence, with your inner child, with this innocence card. You're gonna need to cope up with different situations and circumstances that you're gonna be needed to solve. And the most important one is the transformation you need to overcome in order to convert into that type of person that is gonna be successful in fighting for your passion. You need to convert into that type of person that is very determined to be successful, whatever it takes. This is the message about transformation, about converting into that new person, which that's you, your inner child, going into an adventure. Going in an adventure with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is the persistence and the resilience to fight for it. So don't be connected with that Five of Pentacles. Don't be connected with that lack mindset. And be connected with this Six of Emotions, the happiness, the sharing, and the transformation, and this adventure card. Be connected with that new chapter in your life that is gonna bring so much happiness. You're gonna be fulfilled by letting your soul speak up. And that's gonna bring you so much happiness and well-being. You're gonna need to make some sacrifices here and there, but overall, everything is based on that transformation, that you are able to convert into that type of person that is able to fight hard for your passion, to compete, to fight for what you believe. And with that Prince energy, to put your passion, to put your heart, that we have it here too, to put your heart into your work, and to be able to transform so you are flexible, you adapt to changes, and you are versatile, so you can fight for your pieces of work, of creative work. This has been your reading. I hope you like it. If you like it, click on the like button. Share with your friends and loved ones in case they're on a similar journey and they can benefit from this reading. And why not subscribe to this channel? That way we get connected with our energies, and it's easier for me to connect with your energies and everything related to you. Thank you so much for visiting and watching the video, and let the love, the peace, and the light be with you. Welcome Group 2 to your reading on what's next that you don't see coming into your life. You have a significant card, the number 7, with service. You have 2 dolphins playing around. So having fun is gonna be important on what's next that you don't see coming. This can be in your work, in your connection with your friends. So that having fun is very important. Is enjoy the moment. Having fun with whatever you do. Having fun in your work. Because when you're gonna be having fun, then it's gonna be much easier for you to provide that valuable service to other people. Because when you're having fun, you are being connected with your heart. And when you are connected with your heart, your work has much more quality. So that's why being in the service, it's important that you have fun and you do it with your heart. And you do it with your passions. And you do it with your soul. So that's the important thing to consider next in your life, to connect with your passions, to connect with your heart, and to provide that service that other people need from you, but in a different way, more connected with that heart-based conscience that here in the Alliance of Hearts we talk about so much. Now, in the archetypes, you have the goddess energy. The light attribute is the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. And in the shadow is telling us about exploitation of the female nature and form. And then you also have the battle of the blues. Take steps toward positive change. Okay, the Battle of the Blues is this woman that has been suffering from some battle and is resting after some difficult time. So that's the energy of meditation, the energy of relaxation, the energies of being with yourself, and the energies of connecting with your inner world. So that's gonna be really important in order to provide service to other people with your heart. That you go through some healing phase. So what's coming next is very important, that healing. And that you provide a service with a good sense of creativity, which is the goddess card is telling us. Because the goddess is related to art, is related to creativity, is related to aesthetics, is related to art, is related to beauty, and is related to not only provide a service, but provide it in such a way that other people perceive it as really wonderful and unique. So that's gonna be really, really important in what's coming next in your life. That enjoying of your work and put it in. You have November and packaging. Now we have whales. So I will say for some of you, you're gonna be moving to some place where there's sea animals. Could be California, could be somewhere where you can see dolphins and whales. I know about California because I was there this year, spotting whales and dolphins, and it was really beautiful. You have marriage, and then you also have success. So happy for you. And then you have the casket. A situation is ending and is coming a new situation in your life. So, as I was saying, some of you may be moving to a location of the coast. Being surrounded by water is gonna be important for some of you. For some of you also, November can be an important month. And stability is also gonna play a very, very important role in your success. Also compromise with the service you're providing. That level of compromise of saying, yes, this is what I do, and I provide you the best service with the best creativity I got. And as we were saying, after you really meditate and after some time of reflection and inner work, you're gonna compromise on that. Because that providing of that service with your heart and with your passion, then you're gonna compromise with that. And people are gonna be very happy, so happy that it's gonna give you success. And then you need to say goodbye to all of you. Maybe that person that was not really to the 100%. to the 100% in passion, in energy, in go for it, you know? And then that person needs to die and a new person needs to come in. Somebody that is fully committed, fully passionate about this new service you're gonna provide. Let me know in the comment section if the reading is resonating with you. It's gonna make me really happy, because for me it's great if the readings really connect with you. Is making a purpose for my YouTube readings. Let's see what the tarot cards, and we're gonna draw the significant card from the tarot, which is Patience, with the Seven of Pentacles. You also have the Ten of Cups with Harmony. What we were saying about creativity, now it comes again. You have creativity with the Divine Feminine energies. You have the Two of Pentacles with Moment to Moment. And then you have the Adventure with the Page of Pentacles. And in the back of the deck, you got the Rebel. The Rebel is kind of like an entrepreneur. It's the Emperor card, but in this deck is not. Is the Emperor as an entrepreneur is having power. It's having power by innovation. It's having power by creativity. The same creativity that the Divine Feminine is suggesting to you. And that's gonna provide success, and that's gonna provide harmony and happiness for you. These rebel energies of saying I can do it better, and with regard to the service, it's gonna be very, very important for you. That deep belief of, yeah, I can do it better. I can provide this service in a much better way than other people, because I can do it in a very creative way. And after some period of inner reflection, so that you are more connected with your soul and you are more connected with your heart. And in that sense, that's gonna provide a different kind of level of service to other people, and people are gonna love it. You're gonna be successful. Okay, you have the Two of Cups, you have the Eight of Materials. You have the Muse, which is the King of Swords. You have the Three of Wands. And then you have the Temperance, and in the back of the deck, you have the Nine of Wands. So in the back of the deck, you have the energies of the Rebel, which is the Emperor. Somebody with lots of energy and very strong, that is controlling things in the surroundings, is making everything happening. And you also have the Nine of Wands, which is somebody that is fighting so hard. A rebel will be from now and then a bit exhausted and needs to be resilient, need to be persistent. So those are two kinds of energy, very not similar, but very often coming together, which means that you're gonna be very passionate about your service, and then you're gonna provide that service as a good entrepreneur, and you need to go through that period of test of faith, that period of overcoming any doubts that you have. So you block those doubts and those lack of beliefs, and you are fully committed and fully 100% believing in your work, in whatever you end up doing. Here in the first column you have the 10 of Cups with the 2 of Cups, which is telling us about so important that we discussed earlier about being connected with your heart, providing a passionate service to other people. Also with this marriage. So your heart is playing a very, very important role here, as your passions too. With the 8 of Materials, is telling us that creativity is so important, but it's a skill set you're gonna be developing over time. So you're gonna be more and more creative every time as the months come by. In the center of the board, we have the patience, and you have the clarity with the King of Swords. So you also have the temperance. So you need to have the temperance and the patience to go through this period of hard work, but you need to be very confident, 150% confident of what you're doing, 0% doubts. And you're gonna be building up that creativity in order to provide a service that's gonna be so important to other people. And then you, with the card of adventure, you're gonna be discovering these skills you're gonna be developing. You're gonna be discovering the type of service that all people are gonna love. And as you keep doing that, it's gonna be a cycle of developing new skills, learning about what other people love about you and the way you do things. Because it's not just to provide a service, it's provide a service in a way that people love it. And that's what's gonna make you real unique, and people are gonna want more of you. With the 3 inspiration, is telling us that this is gonna be a journey. As you say, these pieces, each of them is a step. So you need to be patient, because those skills and those steps are gonna take just some time, and you need to be patient about it. Little by little, a little becomes a lot. And in that patience and that step by step, you're gonna be reaching a place of harmony. The 10 of Cups is telling us excess of happiness. So all this is gonna make you be fulfilled. And it's gonna make you very, very happy about yourself. There's not gonna be much room for planning. I will say that the best planning is just you being flexible about everything is coming up in your life, because you're gonna be needing to adapt to what people are loving about you and the kind of service that you're gonna be providing. So it's not like you're gonna be planning all the products and services you're gonna be doing for the next 12 months, but just for the next month, and then you adapt for the coming month, because you're gonna need the feedback from people in order to adapt and include that into your recipes, so that people are happy about what you're doing. So be patient. You need to have temperance. You need to have the resilience and persistence, and fight as an entrepreneur, so that the service you're providing is really, really valuable to the people. And have some period of maybe in the past, because this battle of the blues could be for some of you that in the past things did not work out very well, but you need to forget about that, because now it's a new you which is coming up, a new version of you that's gonna be more stable with the desk that we got here. And you need to say goodbye to the old you and say hello to that new person that is able to go through adventure, is able to recreate itself to fulfill a new journey. This has been your reading. I hope you like it. If you like it, click on the like button. Share with your friends and loved ones in case they're in a similar journey. And subscribe to the channel. That way our energies are connected, and it's easier for me to connect with your energies and see which outcomes are the best for you. Thank you so much for watching the video, and let the love, the peace, and the light be with you. Welcome, Group 3, to your reading on what's next on your life that you don't see coming. Your significant card is the Star Family with the number 12. In the next journey, it's going to be very important, your soul family. Maybe you recognize some of those soul family by people you already know here on Earth. They are very special to you. They can be loved ones, or they can be just friends. They can be your partner, your wife, your husband. They can be your family, your real family here, or they can just be friends. That the relationship with them is so unique, so much special, that is showing you that there must be something, and that something is a soul connection with them. So they are your star family because they are coming from a similar place where your soul is coming from. So the message for Group 3 is related to the energy of your soul. And recognize those people. Recognize the people that are there to go with you. To go with you in the journey. To go with you in the journey. Because you have very similar energies, and that's very, very important. The mystic wisdom is telling you the confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. And in the archetypes are telling you the eternal child. The light attributes are determination and remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes, and in the shadow, inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. So now we are reshaping the message and the Spirit is telling you to be connected with your heart, so you minimize the separation with other people in those fights that you get into. If you really need to get into any kind of fight, then you need to analyze it. But with these two cards, with the Eternal Child, better not to get that confrontation and think of a better way. Here in the Alliance of Hearts, we propose a heart-based conscience. Stay away from the conscious separation, stay away from fights, and especially these confrontations. We like to say that convert a conflict into an act of love. So this will be the message I will give you today. When you're having a confrontation, convert that confrontation into an act of love, which is gonna make you more happy and the other person also more happy. And if that's not possible, then you can place limits like skipping contact with that person or those people, but not really to get into fight mode, because the fight mode is not making us happy at all. Unless you just need it for self-defense and there's no other way. But besides of that, except in that circumstance, then the best thing is to ignore. Don't pay attention if you have people that is eager to put you in a confrontation mode. You have on the tea leaves the tankard. You also have the boat. You have the butterfly. You have the parrot. You have the heart. And then you have the shark. Here is telling you that obviously the heart is telling you what we were discussing before about living with a heart-based conscience. And when you live with a heart-based conscience, you're gonna have blessings coming your way in a life that is gonna be a change for the better. There's gonna be even people talking about you and the way you are handling things, and that's gonna be really important. But as we were saying, maybe some people are trying to attack you, and then the best thing is to be indifferent to them. Just ignore them. Just let them exist, but not get into fight with them, because it's not worth it. Unless there's no other way for self-defense and self-survival. But whenever possible, these confrontations, these attacks, you can either ignore them, don't pay attention to them, or just having indifference and not get into those battles. because sometimes these people want to have you in the ground, you know, in the type of battles they like, and they are better at you there. I remind you that if the reading is resonating with you, that you let me know in the comment section. It's very important for me, so that I know that the reading is having a purpose for you and is providing value for you. Now we're gonna see the significant card for the tarot, which is the Two of Wands, possibilities. You also have the Adventure card. You have the Guilt with the Eight of Swords. And in the back of the deck, and you have also the Hermit. In the back of the deck, you have the Nine of Cups with laziness, which is gonna be a period of wish fulfillment, also connecting with heart energy, where you're gonna enjoy. And in the center of the board, so far you have the Two of Wands with possibilities and that planning you need to do. Let's gonna see the rest of the messages. You have the Eight of Swords with. You also have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Awakening. You have the Tower. And in the back of the deck, you have the Muse of Pentacles, the Muse of Materials. Okay, so the message that you're gonna get into this adventure, that you kind of gonna go in a blind mode, and you need to find the journey as this little kid is exploring that path. With the Wheel of Fortune is telling you about, also with the patience, that you need to be patient, although a new cycle is coming in your life. But it's gonna just take some time, because this adventure is not gonna be easy, because you have the Eight of Swords with it. But that new cycle is gonna bring some spiritual awakening, some higher conscience that is gonna uncover some possibilities for you. So you're gonna just see things much clearer after that. So it's gonna be worth it, the journey. In the back of the deck, you have the Knight of Cups with wish fulfillment in your emotions, and you also have the King of Materials. That's you crossing the bridge. That you crossing the bridge is gonna provide you abundance. it's gonna provide material realities in your life, but it's gonna just take some time, so you need to be patient. But that's gonna bring, what's gonna bring you? It's gonna bring you abundance and a wish fulfillment in terms of emotions, feelings, sentiment. Although you need to go through these energies that are not gonna be easy. You also have the Eight of Swords with the guilt. You're gonna be thinking on the past, things that you did in the past and you regret. And that's gonna take you into a tower moment, which is gonna block you for some time. Just remember this reading and remember that you are in that journey. And remember also that you are surrounded by some toxic people. And it's very important that you connect with your heart and with you connect with your spiritual reality. So you unblock and neutralize those with light. You neutralize all that with light, your heart, your passions, and your love. With the Two of Materials, even though they're telling you you need to be making some plan of what's gonna happen, how you need to go through it, how you're gonna be developing these skills to go from step 1 to step 2. But also just even though you're gonna need to be making some planning, you're gonna need to do things on a day-to-day basis, where the Hermit is important. So you need to feel good with yourself. You need to feel good with whoever you are. You need to feel good with that soul family. And being connected with your soul. Because it's in your soul where it's gonna come this awakening that's gonna unfold those possibilities. And that's what's gonna bring you happiness and abundance. So it's a period of change. You need to be patient with that change. Don't think too much of the past. Just try to convert into a new version of you that is unblocking and neutralizing that darkness inside of you and making you a new ground that is able to connect with yourself, connect with who you really are, which is your soul, your essence, and connect with that inner child that is at the beginning of the reading. That inner child is gonna tell you everything. That inner child is gonna take you to wherever you need to go to have that wish fulfillment of happiness and abundance. This has been your reading. I hope you like it. If you like it, click on the like button. Share this video with your friends and loved ones in case they are in a similar journey as you. And subscribe to the channel. That way our energies are connected and it's easier for me to connect with your energies and get to discover your outcomes together. Thank you so much for watching the video, and let the love, the peace, and the light be with you.